Summer Show, brought to you in part by LinkedSenior.com. Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Songs bringing back a few memories on our show today. Wednesday, made it to the middle of the week. One more time. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean? Join us today. Welcome to the show. My name is Steve Summers. We're broadcasting live from the Valley of the Sun here. Thank you so much for the wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. They've been with us for, goodness, 2 years now. It seems like it just was last year. All the time has gone by so very, very quickly. I'm so glad to have you along with us today. We apologize in advance for some of the technical difficulties. All kinds of weird stuff started happening before we actually went on the air today. Everything from my monitor completely kicking out, my batteries failing, and then something else that was like right before we went on the air, things just went cuckoo, and here we are together. But hey, nothing's going to stop us from having a great time today, right? Coming up, I've got trivia on the way this hour. Also, I've got Today in History and so much more as we do a little traveling today. Traveling, I guess, might be our theme today, since this time of the year, so many folks go out and travel, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, of that nature. Let's go back and do a little song there. I think you know this one. I'm a traveling man, made a lot of stops all over the world, and in every port I own the thought of at least one lovely girl. I've a pretty senorita waiting for me down in old Mexico. If you're ever in Alaska, stop and see my cute little Eskimo. Or my sweet Fräulein down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn. Oh, my China doll down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Early Polynesian baby over the sea, I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waikiki and I held you oh so tight. Oh, let's go traveling, shall we? cha-cha-cha. You got to put a cha-cha-cha always at the end of that song right there. Going back a little ways. By the way, thank you so much for Tom watching the show today. Also, Cindy is watching the show too as well. And Rebecca said, you haven't done the Lion Sleeps Tonight song in a while, so I thought, wait a second here, wait a second. Shall we do it? We do we bum bum we do we bum bum. Here we go. Away, 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 All right, Rebecca, there you go. That one is for you. A little tokens going back just a little ways. Not too far away, though. We love that song going back. And I love the little sound effects in the background with some of the animals and things of that nature. I like seeing them flying all around and all. The elephants, the animals, the birds. Let's go back. The song right here. Lonely table just for one, in a bright and crowded room, while the music has begun. I drink to memories in the room. Though the music's still the same, it has a bittersweet refrain. So play the song the way it used to be, before she left and changed it all to sadness. And maybe she's passing by my window, she won't hear a love song and a melody. And even if the words are not so tender, she won't always remember the way it used to be. Friends stop by and say hello. laugh and hide that very pain. It's quite easy till they go, but then that song begins again. So play the song the way it used to be, before she won't change to sadness. And maybe if she's passing by my window, she will hear that love song in a melody. And even if the words are not so tender, she will always remember the way it used to be. The way it used to be. Love that song. By request, Engelbert Humperdinck on our show today. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go downtown, shall we, a little bit. Petula Clark made this song a big, huge hit going back, and we put a little bit of background music in here and background effects of it going downtown. Here we go. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go
downtown.
when you've got worries. All the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know.
Downtown.
Listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How do you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown. Everything's waiting for you.
Downtown.
Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows
Downtown.
maybe you know some little places to go where, hey, they never close.
Downtown.
Listen to the rhythm of the gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be right there. Downtown. Oh yeah.
Downtown.
Let's go downtown, Oklahoma City, shall we? Come on. So maybe I'll see you there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't wait a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Going downtown. Downtown. We go downtown. Love that song. Great place to be, downtown together. All right. Hey, in lieu of transparency today, I finally got my ears back on. I wear these monitors in my ears so I can actually hear myself and hear the music. And what's really funny about the studio here is that here in the studio, which actually originates in my home here in Phoenix, Arizona, which, by the way, the high today is supposed to be 67 degrees. I know some of you are going, wow, that's kind of warm this time of year. Well, that's what it's all about here. Anyway, I had to crank up the speakers inside of the studio here till I could get my in-ears back on here because my complete battery pack went out right before we went on the air today. So, you know, we do it with a lot of love, a lot of heart, and a lot of passion here, and I hope you appreciate it as much as we do. Some of the many songs that we do around here are songs that actually, they stroke the heart. They go back. A lot of great entertainers from the past, including George Strait, who, by the way, is still, even though he wrapped up his big tour, he's still touring a little bit. It's like whenever they say a final tour, it's usually not a final tour at all. But George Strait is an entertainer of entertainers when it comes to country music. And you know you can't sing a George Strait song without a hat on, because if you do, it's a sin. It is. Let's go back, shall we? Come on. And you know we can't do without having a little folks in the background dancing with us now. Can we? All right, come on now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you hit twin fiddles and steel guitar, listen to the sound of the American heart. Opera music on a Saturday night brings a smile on your face and a tear to your eye. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home. Sing about the way you're good, man, until the daylight's gone. Sing the rain on the roof on a summer night, where there's still no wrong from right. Sing a song about the heartland. Sing a song about my life. Yeah. Come on. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home. Sing about the way a good man works until the daylight's gone. Sing the rain on the roof on a summer night, where there's still no wrong from right. Sing a song about the heartland. Sing a song about my life. Oh, yeah. Come on. That's right. Sing a song about the heartland. And speaking of great country crossovers, there was a song that made by the incredible late great B.J. Thomas. Goes back a little ways. You might know this one. Raindrops are falling on my head, just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to beat me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Come on. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nobody's worrying me. blockbuster films. Nothing like it. Oh, yeah. Love that. Going back a little ways. B.J. Thomas. You might remember Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. That goes back a little ways now, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Coming up on the way, we've got today's trivia. We always love to play trivia on this day, too, coming up right after this song right here. We have no idea. In fact, I don't even know what trivia we're doing today, but you know what? It's almost being like lost in the 50s sometimes doing this show, yeah? Let's go back. Close your eyes, baby. Follow my heart. Call on those memories here in the dark. We'll let the magic take us away back to the feelings shared when they played. Sing it with me now. In the still of the night, hold me, darling, hold me tight. Lost in the 50s tonight. We're lost, are we? Those precious hours we know we can't survive. Love's all that matters while the past is alive. Now and for always, till time disappears, we'll hold each other ever we're near. In the still of the night, hold me, darling, hold me tight, and I love should be so near, so right. Lost in the 50s tonight. Song written by Frederick Paris, Michael Reed, Troy Seals, barista Ronnie Millsap, quite a few years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to play Shall We Come? All right. Time now to play trivia today. We always love to play trivia. We do it each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here. Why do we like to play trivia? I don't know. It kind of keeps us sharp, even when we kind of feel dumb, like me, every day. Thank you so much for the folks over at Trivia Channel for making it happen. And, of course, thank you so much for our wonderful sponsor over 2 years now, Linked Senior. Visit linkedsenior.com. Find out how your community and how your residents can get in touch with a box that actually brings everything right to them. Everything from news, information, education, and entertainment shows just like this. linkedsenior.com. They are our title sponsor, and we so appreciate them so much. This is how we do it. We ask the question. I know you've already been reading that question, haven't you? I knew it. I'm watching you. Anyway, there's the question. We give you 3 different answers. This is kind of our best of trivia today. All you do is you pick one of the answers. One of them is correct. 2 of them is wrong. 1 is right. And then at the end, we find out how you did. It's as easy as that. How did Clementine die in the song My Darling Clementine? Now, we're aging ourselves a little bit, but some of you remember this song. I know those of you out there. But Clementine died in their song called My Darling Clementine. How did Clementine die? Was it a shot? Was it a drowning? Or was it a strangulation? Now, that's a great way to start a show right there, isn't it? Shot, drowned, or strangled? How did Clementine die in the song My Darling Clementine? Let's find out. See if you got the first one right today. Good luck to you. I love this part right here. If you said drowned, yeah, had it right. She drowned. She led her ducks down to the river. The weather, it was fine. Stubbed her toe against a silver, fell into a raging brine. He heard her calling farther. Her voice was like a chime. But alas, he was no swimmer, so he lost his Clementine. And there you go. In true Clementine drowned, indeed. Now, if Clementine would have been wearing a water wiggle or maybe a beanie water wang thing that goes around your arms or whatever, a water ring, whatever, Clementine would be alive today. Am I right? Anyway, next question. What is measured on the Guy-Lussick scale? What is measured on the Guy-Lussick scale? Is it nicotine strength, alcohol strength, or is it caffeine strength? We're talking about the Guy-Lussick scale. Nicotine strength, alcohol strength, or caffeine strength? I don't know. How many of you drink coffee every morning? Raise your hand. Quite a few of you do. I do too. I usually do about 2 cups every morning. I'm addicted to coffee. I can't make it. But if you said alcohol on the Guy-Lussick scale, you had it right. Alcohol, indeed. There it is. The Guy-Lussick scale right here. Guy, that's Joseph Gay-Lussick, died in 1850, and Johannes Trailers developed a means of measuring alcohol content. The scale Guy-Lussick developed a similar to more commonly by alcohol volume by scale. And there you go. You learn a little bit on this show, don't you? And we got a lot of smarty pants out there now, right? All right, next question. Which of the following languages, not dialect, has the most letters in the alphabet? Is it the Khmer, the Latin, or the Coptic? Khmer, Latin, or Coptic? We're talking about the following languages, not dialect, has the most letters in the alphabet. The Khmer, the Latin, or the Coptic? Some of you are going to remember this one right here. Great question. It is the Khmer. The Khmer, or some would say the Chimer. The Chimer. There it is. Look at all. Oh, my goodness. How many letters in the alphabet? And the languages, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the Chimer language has the largest alphabet in the world with a total of 74 letters, consisting of 33 consonants, 23 vowels, and 12 independent vowels. Give me a letter. Vanna White? Which one, you ask? In the Bible, what body of water is referenced as the Great Sea? In the Bible, what body of water is referenced as the Great Sea? Is it the Mediterranean Sea? Is it the Adriatic Sea? Or is it the Black Sea? What do you think it is? Talking about the body of water referenced, Mediterranean, Adriatic, or Black Sea. See if you get this one right here. Good luck to you. Answer is the Mediterranean Sea. Did you get it right? You got it? A few of you did? Good. Hey, you know your Bible front and back. There you go. There it is, the Mediterranean Sea. The Great Sea's in biblical name for the sea that lies between the European and African continents, better known as the Mediterranean Sea. And I love the joke that somebody said the other day, I'm so old that it was when I was born when the Dead Sea was sick. I'm still laughing about that one from today. I couldn't, but somebody told that joke, so I'm like, okay, that's hilarious. What condition is singultus? Singultus. What condition is singultus? Is it a headache? Is it hiccups? Or is it chronic sneezing that happens around our house in the morning? Singultus. Headache, hiccups, or chronic sneezing. What is singultus? Smarty pants out there, some of you know the answer to this one. Correct answer is the hiccups. Hiccup? There it is. Singultus. So next time somebody has hiccups, say, oh, you have singultus. What is that? You got the hiccups. I do not. I have the hiccups. What's singultus? Medical term for hiccups is singultus, which derives from the Latin singult, meaning to catch one's breath while sobbing. Now, that's interesting right there. And by the way, I always give out a recommendation. If you ever have hiccups, one of the great ways of getting rid of those hiccups is very easily. You take a glass of water like this. Normally I usually have a napkin in here. You take a glass of water, of course, take the lid off of it, and get the air out of your tummy. You just put a little napkin over the top of it. You drink your water through that napkin, and what it does is it traps any air getting in, and then before you know it, your hiccups are all gone. I actually learned that from my second cousin, who was actually a nurse. I had no idea. I tried it. Every time I get hiccups, it works, and they stop. So there you go. Trapping the air. We're getting smart here. Before long, my head's just going to explode. Oh, my goodness. All right, how'd you guys do? You guys did all right? Not bad. How did you do? Pretty good? Sweet. All right, you guys are doing really good today. How about you at home? Those of you watching the show elsewhere, did you get most of them right? Did you? Oh, you got half of them? That's okay, too. You got less than half. Okay, that's all right. Hey, we do it each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here. Thanks to wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. And by the way, do we have that other one? So Gene wrote me a while ago, and he says, Steve, I've got a good one for you. Oh, we have a good one. You know what that means?
Is this another of your morbid jokes?
Yeah, afraid so. Gene writes in, he goes, my uncle named his dogs Timex and Rolex. I'm not kidding. He goes, my uncle named his dogs Timex and Rolex. Okay, what do you call them? They are his watch dogs. His watchdog. Thank you, Gene, for sending that one in. Oh, no. Watchdogs. Stars won't come out if they know that you're alive, because they couldn't match the glow in your eyes. Watchdogs. And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my candida, we could make it together. Further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. My candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you. I promise life will be sweeter, 'cause it says so in my room. Future is so bright. The gypsy told me so last night. She said she saw our children playing in the sunshine. And there you and I, in a house, baby, no lie. All these things were yours and they were mine. Oh, my candida, think let's make it together. Further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. It says so in my dreams. All right. Oh no. Well, that's just ducky. Oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy. You know I'm trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my candida, we could make it together. The further from it, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Oh, my candida, take my hand and I'll lead ya. I promise life will be sweeter, 'cause it says so in my dreams. All those songs. You know, one of the big songs that I enjoy singing, I get a lot of requests for. Samantha watching the show today, she goes, I love David Cassidy. Can you do that one song that he used to do a long time ago called I Think I Love You? We can do that. We love doing that song. Indeed, here we go. I'm sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. All at once I wake up with something that keeps knocking at my brain. And before I go insane, I hold my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I love. I think I love you.
I think I love you.
This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with, and so I just decided to myself I'd hide it to myself and never talk about it. Then didn't I go and shout it when you walked into the room? I think I love you.
I think I love you.
I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love that there's no cure for. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say I never felt this way. I don't know what I'm up against. I don't know what it's all about. I got so much to think about. Hey, I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love that there's no cure for. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say I never felt this way. Believe me, you really don't have to worry. Only wanna make you happy. And if you say, hey, go away, I will. And I think better still, I'd better stay around and love you. Do you think I've got a case? Let me ask you to your face. Do you think you love me? I think I love you. 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 There you go. Thank you so much, Samantha, for that request today. Tony Romeo wrote that song many, many moons ago for the Partridge Family. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, to find out what happened today in history, shall we?
This day in history.
November 30th, 1874.
I have never trumped anything but blood, tears, toil, and sweat.
Sir Winston Churchill, the British statesman who led his people through World War II, is born at Blenheim Palace, England. 1835, writer and humorist Mark Twain, author of Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer, is born Samuel Langhorne Clemens in Florida, Missouri. 1999, in Seattle, at least 40,000 protesters, some of whom clash with police, disrupt the opening of the World Trade Organization's meeting. 1929. TV personality and producer Dick Clark, who hosted American Bandstand for decades, is born in Mount Vernon, New York. And 1979,
Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone.
British rock group Pink Floyd releases its best-selling album, The Wall. Today in history, November 30th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
We love this day in history on our show today. Thank you so much for that. And thank you guys so much. By the way, Alan Sherman was also born on this date too. He actually was born in 1924. I was going to try to find the song. In fact, I'll see if I can actually find it here, since it is one of those songs that you never, ever, ever hear on the radio anymore. And there's probably a good reason for it. This song right here, though, is one that I remember my parents actually singing many, many moons ago, and actually was played on the radio. And you might remember it from Mr. Alan Sherman himself. Like I said, we call this our instant request. We have no idea. These things pop up every once in a while. We thought we'd celebrate Mr. Alan Sherman's birthday today. Singer, did the biggest song, Hello Mata, Hello Fada. Remember that? Unfortunately, he passed us in 1973 at the age of 49, young. Hello, Mata. Hello, Fada. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining. They say that we'll have some fun if it stops raining. I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner? He got phantom poison just before dinner. All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he read to us from something called Ulysses. Now I want this, shouldn't scare you, but my bunkmate has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Hardy? They're about to organize a searching party. Take me home, Amada Fada. Oh, take me home. I hate Granada. Don't leave me out in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home. I promise I will not make noise or mess the house with other boys. Oh, please don't make me stay. I've been here one whole day. Dearest Fada, dearest Mata, how's my precious little brother? Let me come home if you miss me. I will even let Aunt Bertha hug and kiss me. Wait a minute, it stopped hailing. Guys are swimming, guys are sailing, playing basketball. Gee, that's better. Mata Fada, kindly disregard this letter. Alan Sherman today, we love that song. Going back. Da 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 da. Late great happy birthday, Alan Sherman, born today on 1924, going back a little ways. Oh, we got some Elvis by request. If you're looking for trouble, came the right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look at my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a Green-eyed mountain jack. Because I'm evil, my middle name is Misery. I'm evil, my baby. Don't you mess around with me. I never look for trouble. I I never ran. I don't take no orders from no kind of man. I'm only made out flesh, blood, and bone. But if you're gonna start a rumble, babe, now don't you try it alone, because I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. Oh yeah, I'm evil, so evil now. Don't you mess around with me. Mess around and run it, don't you mess around and run it, don't you mess around with me. I'm evil as can be. Said I'm evil as can be. Don't you mess around and run it, don't you mess around, said don't you mess around with me. I'm evil, I tell you I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. Don't mess around with me. Evil. That's Elvis Presley going back a little ways, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling groovy like a Wednesday movie. Here we go. Let's go back, mister. You know Johnny Rivers did this song. Give it to me one time. From the top. Here we go now. Come on. The shopping cart too. I wanna jump, but I'm afraid I would fall. I wanna holler, but the joint's too small. Young man rhythm's got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu. Want some lovin', baby, that ain't all. I wanna kiss her, but she's way too tall. Young man rhythm's got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu. Wanna squeeze it, but I'm way too low. I wanna be running, but my feet's too slow. Young rhythm's got that hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu. Here we go now. Oh yeah, come on. Pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu today as we wrap things up. And I don't know about, I've had such a great time with you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the show has put a little smile on your face. Do those dances now. someone who set you back on the heels. Goody, goody, so you met someone you know how it feels. Goody, goody, so you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And he broke it into little pieces. How do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody, so you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, and it coming to you. Goody, goody for him, goody, goody for you. I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. Oh yeah! So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody, so you met someone you know how it feels. Goody, goody, so you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And he broke it into little pieces. How do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody, so you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, and it coming to you. Goody, goody for him, goody, goody for you. Your love has been denied, you've been taken for a ride. I know you had your rascal you. Oh, y'all, hope you have a great day today. I love you with all my heart. Look forward to seeing you on Friday right here. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Put a smile on your face, make everybody wonder what you've been up to. God bless. I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves, all right?
That's all, folks.